Hey everybody, today I'm installing the drain tube for my brew kettle. I've already cut all the pieces and polished them up. You can see the difference in color between the unpolished and polished piece of tubing. I'm going to be soldering all of the different fittings together. And one of the first things you want to do is put some solder flux onto the different pieces that are going to end up having solder applied to them. Usually use a brush or something. I couldn't find one, so I'm just using my finger. And as you can see, I'm just applying a thin layer of flux to the surfaces. I'm not glopping the stuff on or anything, it's just a thin coating. Okay, so once I got the propane burner lit, I went ahead and began to assemble the pieces of tubing and heat up the joints and apply solder. Uh, Unfortunately, I didn't realize it wasn't in the screen when I was videotaping it, so you don't get to see me actually applying solder to the different pieces, but you do get to see the end result. Okay, so all the pieces are soldered together. Um, I've left the long piece of tubing not soldered to the threaded fitting, simply because that's going to be the disconnect between um, the valve and the tubing, and you'll see right here. So the tubing takes a 90-degree turn and runs down to the bottom of the keg. And there's about somewhere between an eighth and a quarter of an inch gap between the end of the tubing and the bottom of the keg there. So stuff will be able to just flow on up and through. I will be installing a false bottom, so I help prevent the tubing from